All right, so today we are so fortunate to have Melissa Lee, who's here to talk to us a little bit about stewardship. We're really grateful. Thank you for coming, Melissa.
Good morning. My name is Melissa Lee, and I became a member of Grace 21 years ago. I moved to San Francisco from England and had not planned to ever join a church. My feelings about church came from my childhood experiences, and they were that church was a rigid, dogmatic, and very scary place. I felt very strongly about this, and my boyfriend, now husband, who was a member of Grace, knew better than to even suggest I ever came with him. However, I did eventually go to a talk given by the dean at the time, Alan Jones, and he said several things that surprised me. He said that it was not only okay to ask questions, but encouraged people to do so, and that everything was open for discussion. He also said that if at any time anyone felt uncomfortable at Grace, they should, quote, run down the aisle and leave immediately. Those two things were enough to pique my interest, so I started coming to the 8:30 service. I was amazed at how welcoming and peaceful Grace was, and most importantly, every sermon challenged me both spiritually and intellectually. I went on to take classes and was reaffirmed by the bishop. I had been confirmed at age 13, and it meant nothing to me at the time. And it took a very special place to make me feel so safe and welcomed to want to recommit to a Christian life of faith. My husband and I were married here at Grace, and our 3 children were baptized here. It has been for me an unexpected and wonderful experience to be part of such a loving community. Our twin boys arrived early and spent their first week in the NICU, and it was a very scary time for all of us. On our second day there, Virginia, a member of Grace clergy, arrived in the NICU, and to this day, I have no idea how she knew we were there. It meant so much to us that she came to pray with us and bless our babies. And our prayers were answered. Our tiny 4-pound boys are now thriving 6'4", 16-year-olds. We moved to the East Bay, and with 3 small children, it was hard to keep coming over the bridge to Grace. So we did some church shopping over there, but never found anything that felt close to Grace Cathedral. One thing I realized during this process is that one of the many things that makes Grace so unique is that even though my husband and I are in different places in our spiritual journey, we both feel at home here. Now our kids are older and we have more time, it feels wonderful to re-engage with Grace again. It is such a special place for so many reasons: the loving and wise staff, the music, the programs, and for me, most importantly, a safe and welcoming place for everyone. Grace is a place to just be at peace where you are, or to challenge yourself to learn and grow. We pledge because we feel so strongly about supporting Grace to ensure it continues to flourish. Before I joined the Stewardship Committee, I thought that pledges had to be large amounts. I was surprised to learn that a quarter of the 2021 pledges were less than $500. If we all come together as a community and give what we can, all these small pledges add up to make such a huge difference, and they enable the cathedral to plan ahead. I am reminded of something my grandmother said to me over and over again: save the pennies, and the pounds will look after themselves. I invite you to join us in pledging and helping to support Grace to continue being such an extraordinary place of worship, support, and learning. It's easy to do on the Grace website, or there are brochures on the table at the entrance. Thank you.